Rode PodMic Review. For $99, you can't find a better USB microphone than the Rode PodMic. It's a small, sturdy, and intimate mic that brings studio-level professionalism to your podcast. This Rode PodMic review must start, if I may, with an anecdote. Before I became a podcaster, I was a radio host at a local station. As a matter of fact, my love for radio inspired me to transition the show to a podcast amidst the dramatic career change. You're probably wondering, what did that have to do with a small desktop microphone? Well, after using plug-and-play mics for most of my podcasting career, the PodMic was a welcome return back to smooth-sounding mics with XLR cords and soundboards. It's no plug-and-play USB model, then, but the PodMic is one of both the best microphones and the best podcasting microphones you can buy today. The Rode PodMic is available for $99, an absolute steal for such a high-quality mic and just the right price point for beginners. With that said, if you are looking to set up multiple mics, you can't beat $99 a pop for each setup, though a stand isn't included in the box. So put aside another $20, $30 per mic. When I opened the PodMic box, it brought back pleasant memories of my time on radio. There's something iconic about a stocky studio mic with a chrome and metal finish. It's like laying out a sports jersey before game day. It just gets you in the mood to perform. With its all-metal design and finish, this particular mic looks good and is sturdy for its size. It comes with an XLR cord, which gave me plenty of room to move the mic away from the soundboard, though beginners beware, you won't be able to simply plug it into your PC USB ports. A Blue Yeti or JLab Talk this is not. Rode also has a $99 USB mic of its own, the Rode NT USB Mini. The only other drawback that I noticed was the swinging bracket that hovered below the XLR port, which doesn't allow for a free swinging bracket. It's only a minor inconvenience, and I didn't notice it once I started to record. The mic does require a stand or boom arm, and I chose the $29 Rode D-Zone. This stand is easy to put together, relatively small, and doesn't take up too much space. From there, it was time to record. Putting it mildly, the Rode PodMic is the real deal. Part of the features advertised with the PodMic are its broadcast quality dynamic capsule and internal pop filter plosive, along with the mic's specific dedication to speech applications. As someone who has done podcasting for over 5 years, I was thoroughly impressed with the sound and range of the PodMic. I recently recorded a podcast with a couple of friends using a couple of PodMics. I erroneously left on the noise gate for both of our mics, which was significant because of my friend's distance from their mics, as well as a neighbor who was cutting his grass. However, even with the noise gate and surrounding annoyances, the mic picked up my voice perfectly, with no background static. While I was about a foot away from my mic, my friends were a bit more distant. One of my friends, who was about 3-4 feet away from the mic, still sounded great on the mic. The other friend, who was about 10 feet away, had his voice go in and out because of the noise gate. Here's why that's significant. Even while fumbling around with the initial setup, the mic still sounded great. That's the type of coverage a beginner looks for in a product, despite the more pro-minded XLR connection. The final sound, particularly with my input, came in clear and didn't need any editing for pops and such. With that said, I can and will always recommend that users invest in a pop filter or windshield for their mics. The goal of any successful recording is to minimize issues that might cause problems during the production stage. As always, my mics are kid-tested both for sound and strength. My 3-year-old spoke boldly into the PodMic during a recent test, and was quite handsy with the mic as well. Again, between the PodMic and D-Zone stand, there wasn't too much risk of the mic becoming dislodged, or even the entire set falling to the floor. The Rode PodMic has a strong reputation among regular podcasters, and it's easy to see why. The only minor issue I had with this mic was the XLR connection getting in the way of the swinging bracket. But that's nothing compared to the great sound, style, and stoutness of the PodMic.